Rock-a-bye baby on a treetop. Hey, cutie pie, where the wind blows. Greetings from Seward Park in South Seattle, everyone. I'm here to walk around this loop here with Amanda and our baby. Beautiful day here. It's a little after 11 a.m. so it's still morning time, so good morning. I'm going to show you some scenes around the park, point out some things that might be worth pointing out. But before I even do that, I want to talk about something that is really disturbing that we learned about earlier this morning. Well, I learned about it at 5 a.m., but I guess it happened at 4 a.m. And that is, there was a fire at the Columbia City Funeral Home. So yeah, we woke up at about 5 a.m. this morning and learned that the Columbia City Funeral Home had been set on fire. And we drove by it on the way to Seward Park here. And it's just really sad, you know, a big loss to Seattle, really. Busy here, which is great. I mean, it's summertime. It's second to last day, or is it? Yeah, second to last day of July. It's been a beautiful July here. Lots of activities happening here, and parking's hard to find. We got lucky and actually found parking. So yeah, as I was saying, big loss to Seattle, big loss definitely to South Seattle. Columbia City Funeral Home is a funeral home that many folks in South Seattle, they use services offered by that funeral home. I mean, my mom's service is there, my uncle's service is there. You know, there's also a crematory there, so they were cremated there. It's just really sad. A lot of aunts, uncles that I've known and that we've lost since 1980, which is when we immigrated as refugee immigrants to the U.S. You know, that's where they were cremated. So to clarify, not everyone was cremated there. Services were held there by many people, but some were cremated. I know that my mom and my uncle both were cremated there. So just really sad. I went online and read a little bit about what might have happened. Some people are suspecting that there was an arsonist. Historically, over the last few years, there have been a number of fires set to various businesses in South Seattle. There was, what's that bakery, honey? Borrachini's. Oh, well-loved bakery in South Seattle, Borrachini's. We lost that due to fire. And what else? There was a 7-Eleven and Burger King, Baskin Robbins on the block, just a block or two north of Borrachini's. That's also gone. So people are wondering what's happening. You know, is there like an arsonist going around? Is there money behind it? So beautiful here. Downtown Seattle, straight ahead there. You can see the top of some of the buildings there. And you can also fish here on this loop. It's somewhere over there. I'll show it to you when we get there. Oh, the air feels so good here. Yeah, the air feels really good. How do you like the air, buddy? How do you like the air? Huh? Yeah, snoozing. Yeah, that's what babies do. They snooze a lot. Our baby's been really good. We've been really blessed. He's been such a good boy. He's not a fussy baby. He eats good, sleeps fairly well. And last night, how many hours did he sleep last night? Oh my God. Our son gave us the gift of sleep last night. He gave us 5 hours. So he's a month and a half old now, and he's sleeping longer. He's like sort of sleeping through the night, I guess. 5 hours. 5 hours is the new 7 or 8 hours for me. When he was first born, when he was just a few days old, when he first came home, man, every 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, he'd wake up, and we'd need to feed him. And we're still feeding him every 2 or 3 hours, but at night, if he's sleeping more than 3 hours, we just sort of let him do that. And I feel like it's a win-win. Anyway, he's healthy, happy, and we're thankful he picked us as parents. And we're super lucky to have him as well. He's been a blessing. Right, buddy? So the walk around this loop is 2.4 miles in total. A little bit shorter distance than Green Lake. Green Lake, I think, is 2.7 or 2.8 miles. Anyway, here's the dock I was telling you about. It's nice. There's no one fishing here usually, or not usually, but sometimes there'll be folks fishing out here. Just looking to the south there, looking to the north. Now, next week, Seattle will be having its annual Sea Fair event. And this lake here, Lake Washington, of course, is going to look very different. It's going to be very busy here. There's going to be a ton of boats here. And there's going to be hydros out here, and as well as aircraft. It's going to be very busy. It's pretty busy here. It's sort of like a beach area here. Not a lot of sand though. Lots of rocks for sure. Across the water there is Mercer Island. Honey, when our kids, our baby is bigger, older, and bigger, we should go through the trails here. See that? Yeah, so there's trails. You can cut through the trails. It's of course a different vibe if you do that though. But if you want to stay on pavement, do the loop. A lot of people go jogging through the trails. And I will say that periodically you'll hear about safety related stuff, because, bad things happen sometimes. So you do have to be careful. You wanna go through there with a partner, or at the very least you want to have something for defense or defense. Let me know in the comments if you say defense or defense. So one thing that I've been doing, and Amanda, it looks like, is joining me in this activity, is been walking 10,000 steps per day. I plan on doing that for at least 30 days. If I can just keep that ongoing. I think 8,000 would be more realistic, but I'm going to do 10,000 and see where that takes me. Hopefully I'll lose a pound or two. I definitely need to manage this dad bod, that's for sure. Check out this tree here. It's a fallen tree. This tree fell many years ago by now. I still remember when it was fairly new. But it's still alive. It's still green. Oh, there's even a rope tied to the very tip of that tree. I imagine people do some diving from there, or I don't know, some swinging around on the rope. All right, we're pretty much at the end of our 2.4 mile walk here. This is the other parking lot. Well, there's 3 parking lots. This is the one that we parked at. You'll have better luck at this parking lot. It's a bigger parking lot than the other 2. There's also one there in the distance by the tennis courts. That one gets filled up real fast. All right, so I want to show you one last thing here, and that is, and you can kind of see it today, majestic Mount Rainier. At the beginning or end of this walk, depending on if you'll be doing this walk, clockwise or counterclockwise. We did clockwise. This could be a treat that awaits you at the end of your walk, or you can, enjoy it before your walk. But there it is, Mount Rainier. I think you can sort of see it. Sometimes you'll see people swimming and fishing and just hanging out in the water because it's fairly shallow and the water's clear. Look at how clear it is. Yeah. All right, well, thanks for watching this video. I hope the best for Columbia City Funeral Home. Just devastating for the neighborhood of Columbia City, South Seattle, and really Seattle and the funeral home business as a whole. All right, everybody, take care. See you next time. Peace.